Welcome back to another episode of the Otaku Summit podcast. Woo! For the first pod of the year.
Yes, sir.
Happy New Year.
Yes, Happy New Year, everybody.
Yeah.
I had a very good Christmas. I know it may look like it's just a two-man pod today, but it's not, because we have me, Kuma, then we have Omar.
That's not my name.
My God. I am not calling you.
Like
Say my name correctly, please. Say my name correctly, please.
You're gonna have to do that yourself. And we also have in the background laughing, we have April with us, who's not on camera right now. Present. She is present in the
bodiless voice from above.
She is the ghost of our pod right now. She is the ghost. I wish I had a ghost plushie I could just plop right here and you guys can know that a perfect representation of what April is right now. How's everybody? You guys ready to pod? Ready to pod for the first time for the year?
Yeah.
Oh yes. There's a lot to talk about.
It's a lot. Like so much. So much. But let's get down to some house cleaning. If you guys want to follow the pod and everything that happens with the pod, from the polls to the watch parties to all of the events, and get connected to our parting network, all you have to do is go to Discord and follow the Solid Podcast, or on SoundCloud and YouTube, and hit us up on Twitter at the Otaku Summit Podcast. Go and hit it up, go like it, go follow it. We'll be doing a lot of things this year. We will be doing a lot of things, especially on the YouTube page. Like and subscribe. You ain't doing nothing. You can hit that like button. You can hit the subscribe button. Now
turn on the bell notification.
Turn it on. Get notified. What are you doing? Like, why aren't you being notified?
Exactly.
Aren't you?
Thank you. If I had the face of Yelena right now, I would prop it right there. Like, what are you doing? What's going on? What's happening?
That has to be the poster for our episode title.
Oh, it does. I've thought about it long before. It will. It's happening. I just want you to know it's happening. Watch this part or else. That's it right there. So, with that being said, let's get down to some news. Now, it's a light news week. From the last time we reported, I don't think much has happened, much has occurred. But surprisingly, out of the blue, and I didn't know about this until recently, but we have a new movie that is out by an Oscar-nominated director, Mr. I may say this wrong, Mamoru Hosoda. Is that it? Omar, you're the resident.
Close enough.
That's all I meant, because I wasn't correct anymore. Now, you may know him just for such things like Wolf Children, Summer Wars, Mirai, and The Boy and the Beast.
Yeah,
which is really good. You guys should check it out. You really should check it out.
All of them are really good.
All of them, yeah, you're right. All of them should check it out. Maybe we may bring it to the pod one day. Who knows? But excellent movies. His newest movie out right now is called Belle, and it looks really, really good. It looks really animated well. The story looks interesting. And the music in it and the OST seems to be like it goes a lot. And to top it all off, for everyone that is here in the Bahamas, Fusion has it. I was a bit surprised. Fusion has it showing, which is a good sign, which means they're willing and they're watching out for different anime movies that aren't tied to popular series that we know, which is good.
Yeah.
It's really, really good. Really good for a lot of the anime fans here. Happy New Year, Sauce. Thank you for coming. It's you can't see it on the screen, but it's there. But it's really good to see Fusion do that, and I'm really excited. I think I'm going to check it out this weekend. I want to check it out this weekend. I want to give it a look because it looks like I said, it looks great. It looks great. It looks like a movie to be into. Outside of that, but I don't know anything else that may be happening unless we want to talk rumors that are circulating around.
Oh yes. I have a very interesting Attack on Titan rumor. Well, not a
So I was
spoiler rumor,
Oh
but
boy.
it's pertaining to what's
yeah.
gonna happen with this season episode
Yes.
count.
Yes, that's what I'm thinking
Um,
about.
Last week it was revealed that this season is going to be 12 episodes. The reason why this is a very significant number is because if you all could remember, part
Mhm.
one was 16 episodes. And in those 16 episodes, they adapted 26 chapters. There are only 23 chapters left remaining to be adapted. And as such, it's impossible for them to adapt all 23 chapters in 12 episodes.
Mhm.
So I say back in December, there was a certain leak going around saying that one, part two was going to be 12 episodes. Two, part two was going to stop at either chapter 130 or 131. And three, Mappa is going to fall behind Demon Slayer, Boku no Hero, One Piece, and
Make
they're
a
going to do a
movie.
movie to adapt
Okay.
the rest of the manga.
Yes.
So
Yeah, so that's the rumor. That's definitely the rumor that's going
mhm,
now, that Attack on Titan will end with a movie.
yep.
There are different things circulating, different theories behind that as well. I don't know if we can get into that
We don't
without
need to. We don't
really
need to.
spoiling. And for
You
those
need
who
a
don't,
whole episode for Ma to explain his theory.
yes. And for
Look,
those who
look
don't
how
know,
Vicky just
Vicky
appeared to
just
drag
joined us
me.
on the pod. She is
She
also
come here to drag me. That's powerful.
she is the second. She
I
clearly
popped
she
in
is.
from when I was talking about Val.
Well, okay, she was all right. So clearly, Vicky is the second ghost on our pod for the
Woohoo!
day.
Team Ghost.
The second Spectre, yes, TM Ghost, go TM Ghost. But yes, Vicky is here, so we are a full pod definitely right now. But yeah, we would need a whole pod for that, theory wise, because
I can't even talk about that
he has to
because
get
it's
the
like
charts out, the strings
See?
to connect the
Oh
dark
no, you're
universe.
gonna take forever to explain this theory.
Yes.
I
I don't think
can't talk about it though because
Then
I
you gotta
have
do them
to.
hyperventilating.
Y'all remember the meme with the guy looking? I can't remember what show it was, but he looking at the chalkboard
It
and
was
said,
The Office,
The
isn't
Office, yes, I think it is The Office. It's like this is it, like that. That's Omar. That's which is funny for everyone who does not know. I've been saying that hey, there's a possibility they may change the ending of the anime. Omar was like, no, he's giving up hope. He said that night, and now he's like, they're not gonna trick me. I'm not gonna let them trick me. Now look, he is fully down the rabbit hole, and now he believes like, wait, there's a possibility. Hold on, wait, this is the string. Hold on, it makes sense. Ishiyama, you're a genius. Dudes are
Oh
so
Lord.
It's true.
Oh
All of
Lord.
it.
So wishy-washy. That's why you
right.
can't follow him, man.
Oh my god, dudes are fickle as hell. But yeah, there's a lot that has to do with that. But like you said, we can't really get in because that may take us in the spoiler theory. But just know, watch Love. I'll say that. Watch Love. Watch his inspiration, and you may grasp where he may be going with this. But
Yeah, yeah.
I tried watching Love. I couldn't get into it. I'm sorry.
I think Love is such an acquired taste of an idea.
Yeah.
I feel like no, for real. I feel like it's either you like it or you don't like it. Cause I didn't finish it either.
I liked the first
I didn't finish it either.
episode, but then that second episode, so
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
That anime didn't do it justice at all.
like
To be honest.
it gets you in
yeah,
the
I
door
feel like
for
it's
the
much
first
better.
episode, and it takes you right out the door in the second episode.
Right, I feel like it's probably a much better light novel. Because I did say the best thing they did.
That's why I was so lost with this other anime I was watching. It's the spin-off to that series.
The Love.
You was watching Total
Yes.
Eclipse.
I was watching
I didn't even know it had a
let's see what
spin-off.
the English name is. Crap, man.
It probably is Total Eclipse. That come out
It's
in
it's the ass something. The Shirawaza Markin. No,
that's not Mob Love. That's actually is that
it's a spin-off to how you could tell me if I looking at the
It's a
mom
spin-off
now.
to it?
Watch. I know exactly what you're talking about. It's something completely different though. Yeah.
Yeah, but
Schwarzmarken or
It's a
something like
spin
that.
off to
Is that
the
something
Mob
this
Love
season?
alternative Total Eclipse.
Some German ass name.
Yeah, it's a
Wait,
spin off
so
to the Mob Love alternative Total Eclipse anime. And when
So
I was
Also,
watching
it
that,
is
I
in the
just
front of the Total Eclipse. Okay.
yes.
okay.
So quick to tell me no, and I here looking on the website.
Yo,
But
but
yeah, I was watching that and I just was like so lost in what was going on, and now I understand because I miss portions.
Okay, so I guess it leans heavily on that. Cause I was like, the best thing they did was that like give us like the last, I guess, the last part or the last
Yeah,
scenario.
the last. Yeah,
Instead of having us go through him having to leap back so many, cause I would have gotten tired of that so
yeah.
quickly.
They
But
should
I
have
can
started from
imagine
the
reading
beginning.
it.
I don't know
Yeah,
why they didn't start from the beginning.
I don't know, but I can imagine reading it and probably liking it much more. But it's like, yeah, Mov Love is either you like it or not. That's my opinion on Mov.
If you
I'll check
want to
this out.
experience Mob Love at its peak, watch Total Eclipse. Total Eclipse has nothing to do with the regular Mob Love stuff. That's a whole standalone story.
So wait, so why would you watch it instead of Mov Love? Is what I'm trying.
Because the anime for Mob Love is a mess, to be honest.
But I mean, does it connect to Mov Love?
No, it doesn't connect to Mob Love. But if you want to just enjoy like the story for what it is, then just watch Total Eclipse.
Okay, I'm confused.
Yeah.
I was confused at 50 and I'm just arrogant. So like, what does the story have to do with Mov Love? Is what I'm trying to figure out.
That story has nothing to do with Mob Love. MLE, I should say.
So are you just enjoying a story that's similar to Mov Love, or what is it?
It's a spin-off of Mob Love, basically.
What?
With the exact same. Okay.
They have
all right.
They have
okay.
it listed as
the
a
whole
side story on Mob.
Yeah, the whole time,
Story.
the whole alternate timeline thing is solely with Mob Love alternate. But I'm talking about just the in-universe story with the Beta and humanity war against the Beta and stuff like that. Like, if you want to just enjoy that aspect of it, then watch Total Eclipse. Yeah.
Got you. All right. Okay.
I just realized that this came out last year.
It did.
Which one?
Oh, Mob Love Alternative.
Oh yeah, that was last season.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that.
Yeah.
The way your mom was hyperventilating inside, how Attack on Titan took inspiration from this, blah blah blah, XYZ.
The visual novel, not the anime.
Yeah.
I thought
Right.
it was like one of those who got an anime adaptation like back in the early 2000s.
Oh no.
How Omar was hyping out how he was like hyperventilating over it. That's what I thought it was.
I wasn't hyperventilating over Mob Love. I was hyperventilating over the possibility
story, and
that
like,
the same concept in Mob Love was going to happen in Attack on Titan because Isayama
was having a dialogue.
Well, they got a 2-in-1 because your anticipation for it stemmed from his getting inspiration from Mob Love. So it puts the possibility in your head now.
Exactly. And when I look at EMA, I know you know what EMA is, Javon.
Yeah.
So yeah, when I look at that, it makes sense because we know what we know. So
yeah, we know.
Yeah.
I just find it funny that you're so 100% on board.
Right.
After my whole, I'm saying like,
if this don't happen, Javon, I can slip my wrist.
You just gotta find one thing on YouTube.
I can slip my wrist if this don't happen.
If you're serious, you have to do it on the butt.
I can slip my wrist if this don't happen. Dead ass.
Maybe we shouldn't go
that far. Because the topic we're also getting to this please do not mind Omar's dramaticness or theatrics over Attack on Titan. Please ignore this man.
You will be fine.
Ignore him when it comes to Attack on Titan.
I will not be okay. I will not be okay.
You'll be fine.
You'll be fine.
Regardless of it all, I feel
it was a disappointing ending. It'll just be.
My thing is, here's my thing.
I mean, I haven't really seen the ending or read the ending myself. I only seen like little snippets on TikTok, so I don't know the full ending, but I know some parts of the ending.
Okay, here's my thing. I know it'll be the last thing we probably say about Attack on Titan for now. At least this portion, right? I feel, and this is for anime
April, I
onlys
have
who
a
may be
whole
listening and watching.
rant
I feel like you guys are still
for you.
going to enjoy this series, regardless, and the ending. I feel like y'all may end up liking the ending regardless. And even if not, it's still a great series. It really was just like that portion does not stop it from being a great series. So just go enjoy Attack on Titan. Ignore all the manga readers telling you, oh my god, you guys are
Thank
going to
you,
be so
Javon.
disappointed. Oh
Thank
my
you.
god.
Hold on,
You
hold
should
on, hold on, hold on,
ignore
hold
them,
on,
please.
hold on.
Enjoy the ride.
Even though we saying that the ending is shit, we're not saying that the anime overall is bad because of it. All I'm saying is that the Attack on Titan is disqualified from being goated because of the ending.
I disagree. But
We'll,
that's fine. That's fine.
we will
That's
get
fine.
there when the
That's
anime
fine.
reaches its end. You'll get there. Like everyone, like all the Attack on Titan fans will collectively come together and say their piece.
Right. and that will be it. And that will be it.
Until then, we will not mention the ending anymore or reference until it's.
Well, that'll definitely be it because Ishiyama already said too. Is like he wants the rest. Like he died, y'all.
Let the man rest.
He's done with y'all. But it's some more news. Just remember this one. There supposed to two more. There should be some Burn the Witch news coming soon, which probably is season 2.
I forgot about that series.
Yeah, because he's doing it like season, so it's probably season 2 of the manga, and then eventually the anime, I guess, is going to come back since it's
hopefully
short.
more
It doesn't
than
take
3
much.
episodes. Hopefully more than 3 episodes.
I don't know. It depends on how
Yeah.
long he does season 2 of the manga. I don't know because he's also keep in mind he still has the next arc of Bleach to do as well if he hasn't already finished it. But I feel like all this time he's probably been just doing stories for Burn the Witch and that. So it may be more. So it's a possibility. Yeah. But yeah, should be some news on that soon. Also, rumor has it that March is probably the time when Jujutsu Kaisen's movie should be here. On this side of the world, so that's also good. So definitely looking forward to that as well. Eventually. So yeah, I think that's it for news. News wise, I don't think anything else important happened since we were last here. None that I could think of.
Yeah, I can't think of anything either.
Yeah, okay. So over the course of the weeks, we had a poll going on our Twitter page, hosted by none other than April. And it is on the end of the year award. So with that being said, April, take it away.
Yes, welcome, ladies and gentlemen and fellow otakus. Welcome to the Fall Anime Awards of 2021. So first category is Best Leftover of Fall 2021. And our winner is Fena Pirate Princess.
Oh, who were the nominations as well? Even though I agree. Who were the nominations?
I didn't even know.
Lord,
I didn't even know Fena was.
It was a long list. It was a long list.
Oh no, it wasn't a long list. Let me bring up the thing. Hold on. I only had the winners.
You had the winners. Okay. I'm making April work.
I know y'all making me work. Work, girl, work. There's a lot of scrolling. We did post a lot over the years.
Yes, we did.
We are very active.
Yes, we are very active, and that is not wrong. It's good that we're active.
Yes, it is.
Very good. Like, where am I?
It makes me giant.
Oh, I'm still scrolling.
Scrolling. Okay, here we are. Okay, I see the polls. Who will reach there first? Who will get there first?
Who will reach there first?
Is this the first one? Is this like the first poll?
Yes, the best leftover.
Oh my god, we had this many polls? All right, yes.
Because I made some new categories. Okay. Cool. The nominees.
I'm actually surprised at this. This was close.
Yeah.
What was the nominees?
The nominees were Pirate Princess, The Great Jahi, Aquatope on the White Sand, and Shaman King.
Okay, yeah, Fena deserved to win that.
Yeah, for those.
Yeah. And it was a tie. It was a tie.
At first, but then you remember we did.
Oh yes, yes.
What tied was it?
Ties, we had a tie between Pirate Princess, Aquatope and White Sand, and Shaman King.
Surprising.
Shaman King, wow.
Surprisingly, there are a lot of people liking Shaman King and Eden Zero.
I love Shaman King. Like maybe the second episode, Eden Zero, either the second or third.
Yeah, there's a lot of people.
I dropped Eden Zero in episode 2 because I said I just could read the manga.
I started reading the manga and I dropped the manga, so I was like, I'll just watch the anime.
I thought about going back to Eden Zero. It's like let me see if something happens later on. Cause like a lot of people are really, really, really enjoying Eden. So I was like, okay. Let me see if something.
I probably might give it a second look, see, but I didn't. Really.
Okay.
I can't afford to do no second look. I watching too much things already.
And then Shaman King is Shaman King. Shaman King is very old school. Old school.
I couldn't get into Shaman King at all. I just felt like maybe
it's old school. It's old school Shonen.
Yeah,
maybe if I was like just getting into anime, then sure I can have been able to watch it. But other than that,
the plug.
The blood Shaman King.
Like, I used to watch Shaman King like when it first came out like years ago.
Same.
And then when it came out, and then I saw it come out for a remake, I was like, "Oh, okay." And then like all of a sudden, I was like, "How come I'm not?"
Then you realize, it's very old school, so it's like either you like it or not. But I just didn't. I like Shaman King. I just didn't expect a lot of people that have still liked it to this now.
Yeah.
So I've been surprised. But okay, Fena won. Fena is definitely well deserving of that.
Yeah.
From last year.
That one I can
no
agree.
complaints from me.
And so
all right. Now, do I have to say nominees for every category?
Only for the interesting ones.
Okay. Now for best.
Put on the radio voice.
For best OP.
Hey.
Of fall 2021 is Tack Up Destiny. They went best OP.
That was a poll that I would have been fine with any of the nominees winning, because Ranking the Kings had a very good opening as well.
They did, like in the.
It did. There was a lot of. It was good.
And the World Finest Assassin had a great opening too.
Comey had a good opening as well.
Yeah.
Things had very good openings this season. I mean, fall season.
The history one had a good opening too.
The what?
What?
The Historia E something. The one with the man.
The Hike story?
Yes. Thank you.
Okay. Now this was a.
I like the ending the opening for that one.
The story with Biwa. The Hike story or Hike story.
Oh, Heike Monogatari.
Okay. See, I didn't watch that one.
Okay.
It was very good, but then I think it got overshadowed by a lot of good things in the fall. So it's early on in the fall, people were talking about, but then more things came out, and so it got buried under all of the other good stuff.
Yeah,
but they were dropping them episodes quick. I think the first week they dropped either the first 3 or the first 6 episodes. At one time. And
it started in summer season actually. At the end of summer season, that's when it started.
Right, the very end of summer season.
Yeah, it did get. It was the cover of that caught my attention when I was looking.
Yeah, it was a very
interesting.
It was the cover that caught my attention. I was like, oh,
yeah,
and
it was very good.
And animation was interesting too.
Very unique.
History in the genre, and I was like, oh, okay, I'm kind of interested in this, so I decided to watch it.
Yeah,
like a Kingdom kind of vibe, which is shocking. Kingdom has never got an anime. That's very shocking. That's still shocking to me to this day.
What you said?
That Kingdom has never got an anime.
Who knows?
Kingdom?
Further
Kingdom does have an anime.
Kingdom has an anime?
Yeah, season 4 coming out next year. Sorry, not next year. It came out in the spring.
I even know it had 4. I even know it has.
The same studio that does Naruto does Kingdom.
No.
Oh, period.
Yeah.
What is it? Yeah, damn.
Yeah.
Kingdom has an
Kingdom had an anime?
Hold on.
Siobhan, where you was be?
Let's pause the pod for a second. Let's pause the pod for a second. Hold up. Let me make sure we talking about the same thing here. Hold up.
I'm
Hold
about to turn
Kingdom
into a
has
Hold
an
up. Hold
anime,
up.
bro.
Hold up.
Oma about to spank the
Flag
ball right now.
on the play. It never be in school. It's like I never recall Kingdom having an anime.
Well, see, Kingdom anime wasn't that well received until the more recent season, so that's why you probably never heard of it.
Which season? Recent season.
Yeah, like season 3.
Kingdom.
Yeah, Kingdom.
The historical manga.
Yes,
The military manga.
yes, the Chinese
Sicilian.
military manga, Kingdom.
What anime? Oh my, you gotta show me the anime.
How you know? It
He is
search it
right.
tomorrow.
Kingdom does have an anime. It used to be in like the top one of the
That's
top
currently
charts, I
still
think, back in
airing?
the day.
Season 4 is coming out next season.
Yeah. He's right.
Damn.
I've seen it.
Damn.
Justin, folks,
Damn.
speechless.
I see a video on YouTube said what went wrong with the animation of Kingdom. I did not know Kingdom had an anime.
Yeah,
Why
see,
is
that's
this? Hold up,
one of the issues that they had with Kingdom anime.
why is this? Wait, why? What? The anime has to be horrible because Kingdom is so good. Like,
No,
what
mate,
is
they say season
what
3
went
was hard.
wrong?
King of Lightning was loving season 3, mate. He was
But
loving it.
I have seen nobody talk about this anime.
King of Lightning is live reacted.
Yo, that is crazy.
King of
And now
Lightning.
I have to go watch. I have to go watch this. It's
He is
on
one of the
Funimation
first
too.
black
I did
animators
not
on
know that.
YouTube.
Oh.
That
Yeah.
is super wild. I'm actually very shocked.
Yeah. I still read the manga though. It's very good. It's
I
very,
mean, it's
very
long
good.
too. That's what I'm saying. It's like, so like anime has to be like not that good because it's like nobody is talking about this.
Mhm.
And you had a fourth season. That's crazy. That's crazy to me.
Yeah.
That's very crazy. Continue the post. Continue the post. This is crazy.
Wow,
Wow.
next. Wait, are we continuing?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay,
Oh,
cool.
I just want to say one thing. It's very funny that Love Love Alternative had. It was very. Oh, that's the ending of the opening. Oh, okay.
Oh.
I was just gonna say it was very close. The opening stuff was close from what I'm looking at.
Oh, okay.
All
Yeah,
right.
Love. All right, go ahead.
Next up, best ending of fall 2021 is Demon Slayer Entertainment Arc.
Am I surprised by that?
I am surprised by that because I think there are better endings than this.
The entertainment arc, right?
Yes,
Same.
Same. I'm actually kind of
That's that Demon Slayer brainwash that they have going on.
Very shocked by that.
It's a very good song. Done by
is.
a
Good song.
very good
But it's not the
Japanese
best.
artist.
There are some other good endings out there.
That ending is very meh.
Yeah, I hear the ending.
If I had to pick one, I'd give it to Rankin the Kings.
Exactly.
Yeah,
I really like the ending for
I
that.
like Rankin the King's ending.
Yeah.
Them episodes just go by so quick.
They do. At least you're here now. The next season.
Bruh, y'all watched the last week episode, right?
We gonna get we gonna get to that.
Bruh,
No.
oh my god. Oh my god.
Well, let me go through these. Okay, next category is Best Shonen. And the winner for Best Shonen is Demon Slayer.
Demon Slayer.
What a shocker.
I do it.
What a
I'm
surprise.
so surprised.
I didn't see that one coming.
Shaman King was Aaron.
Shaman King was fall though, wasn't that?
Yeah, that's what we're talking about.
He was leftover.
It was a leftover.
I don't play leftovers.
Platinum
Platinum
was there.
What was the other Shonen man?
Platinum
N.
Oh yeah, Platinum Man.
Oh yeah, I forgot about Platinum Man.
Comey Conan is a Shonen?
Yes, Comey's son is a Shonen.
Comey should
have won. Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Comey should have won.
My head is like
Comey should have definitely won.
Comey should have won. It's fine.
I had in my head like a slice of life romance type thing going on.
Interesting. Comey's son didn't get any votes in that at all in the Shonen category. It's like all the votes went to Demon Slayer.
Y'all people watching this podcast don't know the greatness that is Comey san.
Look, Omar being
all of the episodes are out on Netflix now, and the second season is coming this year. Watch Comey.
Exactly.
Y'all, I don't.
Yes.
Y'all watching this?
Next
I can't even lie.
Next up, we have Best Action for 2021, and it goes to Tap Up. Yes, it goes to
Let's
Tap Up.
go.
I'm with that. I'm with that. Especially
It deserves it. It deserves it.
Action
It
wise,
deserves it.
Talk
It deserves it.
did this thing.
Yes.
Talk did this thing.
Mappa and Mados did good.
They did. They really did.
They did. They definitely
They did. Next up, Best Drama of Fall 2021 is 86. Woohoo!
Well done.
Good,
Well
good.
done.
That's a good one.
That was
That's a good
drama.
one.
That had a
That's a good
stress. That has very stress.
I know. I love
That
86 so much.
That has so stressed that it made April go and read the light novels. Think about that.
Yeah.
Listen.
Very so much so. I don't even know what to find novels.
Next up, Best Fantasy of Fall 2021 is Jobless Reincarnation.
How?
Well
I hate
deserved.
y'all so much.
Well deserved.
I hate y'all Jobless fans.
Well deserved. The grandfather of Isekai has come to show us once again why it is amazing. Rudy, my boy Rudy, my girl Eris, my nigga oh god, Rugier.
I think I have more hate for Jobless just because it's the thing that started this whole isekai trend. Like
it's elite way. Jobless reincarnation is elite way. Oh my god.
All right. Okay.
I can't do.
Y'all need to get over the fact that this man is a pervert and just go about your way.
Listen. My Jobless have been so good. Again, Jobless have been so good. They just fixed Rudy.
Listen, leave that man alone. Leave that man alone.
It was just never.
If he wants to smell people panties, he could smell their panties.
Right in the middle of an action. Listen, that ruined a whole action sequence.
What a smell. Yo, that is
I was always pissed me off. It was such a scene breaker. Like, really? You took me out of the action just for this foolishness. But anyway.
That's my nigga.
It's even funnier because he looks like a girl. But he's a dude.
He real. I respect it.
So you out there smelling girls' panties? You out there smelling girls' panties? Like you break, like
you that's smelling girl panties.
Oh, Vicky! Yeah, that's it right there. Yeah. Yo, I love Vicky. I love when Vicky's on the pod. Continue.
Yes, let's move on. Best Adventure of Fall 2021 goes to Banished from the Heroes Party. Yes.
I get over that. I like Banished. I don't think Banished got talked about enough because of other stuff. But Banished is really good.
I was seeing nothing but Banished praises during the fall. Just letting y'all know.
Banished really good.
Speaking of that anime, if a certain couple don't win best couple, I could be upset.
Well, you'll find out when we get through the polls, Omar.
Yes.
Next up, Best Mecha. We have 86.
Of course. No competition.
I mean, exactly how
no competition.
What did it have to go against?
It went against Muv Love.
I know it went against. I'm just saying.
Sakugan.
Sakugan ain't no real mecha.
It was in the genre, so we have to throw it in there.
It's mecha.
That's a big robot, so it's in there.
Yeah, 16% of the votes. It's not bad.
Yeah. So next up, we have Best Romance for 2021.
I'm already upset.
Guess who won Best Romance?
Banished from the Heroes Party.
Yes.
Well deserved.
Only because Komi's presence. I mean, Komi's whole thing. It isn't so much set on being a romance. It just wants to develop.
sparks of true love.
You're right, Javon. You're right.
That's not the whole premise, like, of trying to get these two, like, to fall in love. It's more so getting her.
Yeah, that's not the point of that. Point of Call Me Son.
Other than that, it should have been Komi. But hey, bonus from
But yes, moving on, we have Best Comedy of Fall 2021. And Best Comedy goes to Komi-san.
Yes.
Well done. Well done.
I know, yay!
That had me generally laughing.
Listen, the episode when the girl kidnapped Tadano inside her room, that was priceless.
Yes, bro, I was like, yo, oh my god.
I don't know what
and the episode when he had the dress, when he dressed up as one of the maids, and he had them, he's like that the entire time.
Oh yes,
so many funny moments.
That was so cute. Because even Komi-san was
like, oh, I gotta go tell mom and dad.
Right. and then her sister came and saw him, was like, Mom, I was right all along. I was like, what you write about? It's like, what you write about? What you been saying about? Komi is funny for no reason. I won't even lie. Komi was cute and adorable and funny for no reason whatsoever.
Yeah. But next up, Best Supernatural Anime of Fall 2021 is Demon Slayer.
Okay, see, we have a problem.
Demon Slayer is supernatural?
Exactly. Thank you.
It's listed.
The actual supernatural anime did not win, which deserved. Miracle-chan.
I know, Miracle-chan.
Like, that is literally...
Miracle came second place, though.
It did, but still, like, Demon Slayer really... I mean, I don't really see it as supernatural, but it's whatever. I guess it's whatever.
Yeah, it gets there. Yes, next.
Miracle-chan should have won for real. That was very underrated.
Really good.
Very underrated.
It really should.
And funny too.
But then again, you have these Demon Slayer fanatics. There you go.
Shonen fanatics.
Okay, next up.
This in the Shonen thoughts.
I just think that we all started at that point, but then we eventually branched out. So
some people never
branched out.
Yeah. Like it's fine if it's your favorite genre, but you still should branch out and experience.
Yes, branch out. Follow fans and who are listening right now. Branch out. Trust me. You will be
It's like a wild world.
Yes.
But before you branch out, watch Hunter x Hunter.
Stop it! Don't put. Listen to me. Watch. Listen. Y'all. Look at me. Do not put yourself through that trauma. Do not. You see this man? You see this man next to me? You see him? He is going through pain and suffering forever. Why? Because he will never get the end of this mic. Don't be like him.
I promised Oma that I'm going to watch it, so I will watch it. I will keep.
And Oma has been on Vicky's case from since Vicky mentioned it.
Join me, my friends. Join me in this everlasting journey of pain. Journey of pain.
Moving on. Best slice of life of fall 2021. We have Komi-san.
Yes.
Hey, number one. Number one.
It was a good poll though. I saw Blue Period in there.
Number one.
I thought Blue Period was pretty good this season.
It was. I really enjoyed that. I really enjoyed it.
Not talked about it enough, but I guess Komi kind of overshadowed in terms of the slice of life aspect of it. But yeah, it was really good.
I'm surprised it wasn't more popular because they had a whole trans character and a big deal with the trans character.
I feel a lot of it has to do with Netflix because
it always has to.
Because Netflix has Komi and has Blue Period. They are very strict in trying not to have their stuff on any illegal sites. Yeah. Like I saw that even when I tried to watch reactions to it, I had to remember. Oh, this is why you guys, because it's not on Netflix. Like certain things that was different. So yeah, I feel like it happens. I don't think they did a great
Netflix
job
red tape of
promoting it.
Yeah.
Honestly, I don't think they did that for
And plus also that they had Komi-san and Blue Period like weeks behind the original air date. So
Netflix. I watched it a week. I watched it a week behind.
I mean, I started because I was ready. I just let it build, but I can understand why some people be like,
Netflix do better.
Yeah. Please.
That's the lesson from this. Netflix do better. Next up, we have by default best sport anime.
Is it by default?
For 2021.
What sports came out?
It was only one, right?
By the Forge.
Why did we have this category this year? I mean, that's
I don't know. Like I did as a running joke because last season we also only had one sport. Last year.
I guess
last season, so I was like, meh.
Oh,
that's
also I want to say there's a
cut off April 8.
Oh, sorry.
It's just like it's just a running joke that I did with the last sport anime that aired. I can't remember what that last sport anime was, but yeah, by default, Pride of Orange.
Oh, I was only gonna say I feel there's a lot. I'm noticing now. I'm really looking at the polls. There's a very lack of JoJo on this poll.
I totally forgot about JoJo. You know,
I also forgot about JoJo.
That happened.
Sorry.
There's a very
I watched it very late too, so that's the main reason why I forget about it.
When the rest of the episodes come out, I just saying,
honestly, to be fair, I'm not liking this as much as I did Golden Wind. To be honest, like I like Jolin. I like her more than Jono.
I like Jolin.
Jono's supporting cast was a lot more interesting than Jolin's supporting cast.
Okay, I give you that. You're right. Yeah, the supporting cast was far more interesting.
I do apologize for the lack of JoJo on this part.
So JoJo fans, we're sorry. We overlooked you. But next time we got y'all.
I was going by the live chart, the live chart list.
Fair enough.
It wasn't on the live chart list, so I'm sorry. I'm sorry. All right, moving on. Before I get attacked by JoJo fans, we have Best Idol Anime of Fall 2021.
There was more than one.
I was trying to figure out how
Pride of Orange is also considered an idol.
Well, I mean, the rest of idol watcher on our podcast, but no,
that's powerful.
Selection Project wins! Yay!
Hey!
Didn't you like hate that because he was mad?
She did. That's what's so funny about it.
It's a lovely relationship with Selection Project that I have going on. I like some aspects of it, but other aspects of it piss me off. But before I go into ranting,
which is interesting, I didn't expect there to be so many idol watchers because it's got decent votes.
I want the idol genre to die, but we all can't have what we want. So
I mean,
not you. Who like
slightly what I feel about the isekai.
Hold on, what you said?
What can they do with the pause?
Like Zombieland Saga.
Zombieland Saga is a deconstruction of idol anime, okay?
So you're trying to say it pokes fun at the idol anime genre? That's what
they still have idol anime aspects to it.
It's true though. You can't deny that.
But it's different.
Without the idol genre, you would not have
Zombieland did better than whatever is going on in this. But anyway, moving on.
The season ended with a nuke going off in Japan, bro.
Yes.
A nuke from aliens.
I don't know where Mappa is going with Zombieland Saga, but like I can't wait.
I really forget that Mappa is behind Zombieland.
Yes. The crazy mind of Mappa. Like you realize that. Let's see how long it'll take us to get a movie of Zombieland Saga, since you'll never get the movie of
something else.
You'll never
Yuri on Ice.
You know what? I take that back about Hunter x Hunter. Y'all already know P. Go ahead, watch it.
Anyway.
Sweet baby.
Another thing is that when they had the preview for the movie, the trailer, it was like 2 old live action dudes talking about it.
Yeah. Only friggin' Mappa, But anyway.
Go ahead.
Moving on, next category is Best Girl of Fall Anime 2021.
Oh, this could go either way.
It is Frederica Rosenfort from 86.
Yes.
That's the little girl, right?
Fred.
Yes.
Best girl, man. Best girl.
I would have given it.
Oh, let's see. Who
was the nominees again?
It was a bunch of girls. It was a bunch of girls.
You're right. There was a bunch. I tried to think of one who I liked the most. I would have given it to Komi-san. Wait.
You're right. Actually, you're right. Boo! Boo to Frederica. Boo! Komi should have won this real.
Mother sick.
Oh, Frederica though. I still love her.
Boo to Frederica.
This little girl with, bruh.
Yes.
I like Tango more than her. The silver girl. What her name is?
Silver.
Hey, Komi.
You mean Nina?
Komi,
Yeah.
Nina?
In 86. That's her name, right?
I wouldn't even lie.
Lena, yeah. You mean from 86, right?
Yeah.
Wow,
I like her more than Federica.
Oh, got more votes than Komi. Oh, y'all wildin'. Y'all wildin' out. Y'all out, y'all.
Yeah.
See, that's the Demon Slayer stance. That's all they know. That's all they know.
All they know is Nezuko, Chad.
Anyway, continue. Go ahead.
Well, this might lift everybody's spirits because Best Boy of Fall Anime 2021 is Bochi.
My good son. My good son. My good son.
So adorable.
Yes. 100%. My good son. Yes, I love Bochi so much.
Bochi. And you know, like in the last bracket, it was between Bochi and Kage.
Oh, that's wonderful. That's wonderful.
So our boys fight through the brackets because there was
awesome.
a bunch of boys this season too.
There was. Because Tadano had some say.
Yeah, he was a good character. He was good. Pretty good.
Yeah.
And then Red in Banish from the Heroes Party was very good as well.
That's true.
And,
but that's true. Yeah, it was a good moment. It was good. Some good moments.
What's your boy name from Assassin? What his name is again? Luke. Yeah, he was a good one too. Yeah.
Very close. Very close.
Yes, now moving on to Best Ship of Fall 2021. And it is Rit and Red from Banish from the Heroes Party.
That's it.
Who else? They were carrying the love of this season.
Yeah,
they finally smashed in the last episode. I was very happy.
I know. It's like, look, they did it. It's like, look, listen, like when they
vulgar language.
I know, like they smashed in the last episode.
No, listen, like they were like, remember that episode, like when they finally got the bed, the big bed. And then, like they're like, okay, tonight's the night, and then homeboy, like the boy who they was looking after, must he bump something in downstairs or whatever, and then it broke the mood. I was like, my gosh.
I was so mad, mate. It's like,
right?
What is that?
Listen, I never want two characters to smash so bad.
Yo, that is crazy.
Wait, your boy, that was hot me. That was hot me. Like, oh wow.
I know.
There's a lot happening right now. There's a lot happening. I don't know what to make of it.
But next category, since we had some loving, we also had some fighting this season. We had Best Fight of Fall 2021, and it is Dead End versus Dragon God Orst.
Austin,
whatever. Sorry.
Listen, the animation for that fight was crazy.
Yes.
Oh my god. And he beat their ass. He beat their ass.
Like Rudy was gonna die if homegirl didn't stop and heal him, but
Austin fucked them up, man.
It was a good fight because that was the thing that I was saying about Jobless this season, well in the fall season, was that they didn't really had much fighting as they usually do.
Yeah, it was a lot of exposition this season.
Yellow Exhibition. So I was like, this is the fight that I've been waiting to see from them all season. So I was like, yes.
And it did not disappoint.
It did not.
Them frames when Austin and Rudyard was going at it. Oh my lord.
Yes.
Oh my lord.
Animation Studio really put their love and hard work into that scene.
Yeah.
It did. But now, ladies and gentlemen of the evening, we have come to the award that everyone's been waiting for. The last award of the night goes to the best anime of fall 2021, and it is Ranking of Kings.
Hey,
that's the only answer. That's the only answer. Actually, I lied. When did this come out? Did this come out in summer or fall?
Let me add this one.
When did Otaku come out?
When who?
Otaku came out in the summer or spring, I think.
Okay.
I think it started, it was a leftover.
I watched Otaku, and that was very, very good.
Coming out.
That was very good.
It's still on my list, so
I highly recommend that. It's very good.
It also looks very similar to.
I think. Is it on Netflix or on Crunchyroll?
I think it's on Crunchyroll. I think I saw it on Crunchyroll.
You know what? I'm checking this out
never mind
for the sheer purpose that this is probably in the same of Ranking of Kings for me, where I saw it at first and I was like, I don't know about
it. Is. I've
me
seen
too.
A lot
me
of
too. Honestly, me too.
Definitely check this out.
Yeah, it's worth it. Like when you start and get to the end, it's just it all comes together so perfectly. Like, oh man.
It got an 8.8 on mine. Check.
Y'all know the theory of Chekhov's gun?
Yeah.
Yeah, this anime is Chekhov's gun to its nth degree. Chekhov's gun is basically when you introduce things to the story that's going to be important later on. Like nothing you see is irrelevant. Everything has a reason for it.
Yeah.
Okay, so like Attack on Titan.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, gotcha.
And that is the fall 2021 awards.
Yes.
We have. Like
I'm happy with everything, to be honest, except for Best Girl.
Yeah, except for Best Girl. Other than that,
that's a whole scam. There's no way.
Yeah.
No way.
That's a cheat. That's a lie. Fraudulent. Yeah. You know, the polls were fixed, but that's fine. Other than that, it was great. It was a great poll.
That poll was fixed for sure.
How was the poll fixed?
That was fixed for sure.
Listen. It was great. It was great. I had to say it. It's in the bit shaky. It's in the bit shaky. But other than that, great goes.
That damn sucks.
Yes. That means we gotta correct that for the winter anime.
Yes, we do. Actually, that's a clear winner already for winter.
I mean, true. That's why I said we gotta correct that for the winter anime award. Because if she doesn't win, then we know it's fixed.
Yeah.
Then we know it's fixed. 100%. 100%. All right. Thank you for the polls, April. As always, it was great, and we
appreciate you
again. Yes. So now, time to move on to some discussion, a bit more, I guess, serious tune, and I'll let Omar take this one away. This has to do with some suicide allegations. So
So I think we addressed it on the board already, but a very popular Japanese singer known as Lisa. Mm-hmm. She recently got married to a popular voice actor, and word got out that there was some infidelity going on within the marriage. Apparently, the guy was cheating on her, and word got out to their agencies, and basically they like cut him from everything that he was in. And it was recently brought to my attention, though, that as a result of all of this shit, he had a suicide attempt. Basically, he tried to kill himself. So this whole thing is it's very strange to me that you took it upon yourself to be for the streets. Because
Thank you.
you paid
Thank
for it,
you. I
you
didn't
can't
want to
take
be
it, so you
used
trying
as
to
one
take your
person.
life.
That same energy you was using when you was cheating.
Well, do we know
Exactly.
he tried to take his life because of the whole scandal situation, or is there something that? So
I
this
mean,
happened after the whole thing.
it could
I
be
think
because he
it's because
lost
of it.
office
Okay.
roles. Like that's
Yeah.
money.
Oh,
Yeah.
That's
that's
your
true.
whole
Yeah,
career.
that's true. He did
Your
start
whole career
a lot of
basically
roles.
went down the drain. So
Yeah.
I can understand from that point of view, like everything that you worked up for. Even granted was by your own actions that it came tumbling down, but like just losing your whole career like that,
Right.
in a matter of like, I mean, I don't want to say seconds, but it felt like seconds because like almost as soon as that news came out, you suddenly saw like, you know, like domino effect that like, oh, he lost this role, he lost that role, so you
Yeah.
started to see like,
Which
like
was a lot of big roles too.
big
That
roles,
was
Mhm.
big well-known roles that
Mhm.
he was. So that could
Yeah.
have been like that's huge. Like you, do you know how that like? I mean, not I sure not much people know how that feels, but then like that's your whole income, your whole image, everything just
Yeah.
gone, destroyed.
Mhm. The
Ugh.
Japanese
To get
culture is
married
stuff
and then a
like
couple
that.
months
So
later, cheat. If you know
that's
you
the
was
thing.
gonna,
Like
if you
at
know
the
you
end of
was
the day,
gonna be unfaithful and just stay single.
I'm not
yeah.
condoning his actions, man. You, I'm just saying I know why. Like you know what probably drove
Right.
him to
And he
try and
knows
take
how
his
the
life.
Japanese
mhm.
culture is. Like they don't like
Yeah.
scandal of any sort. Like
Yeah.
that's a big no
Because
no.
like
So
yeah,
it's like,
just dropping
They
the
quick,
kind like
they
care about
oh
to
yeah,
jump
care about
ship.
image. They care about their public image.
100%,
Yep.
100%. So to do that and then so, but I mean, all in all, I know man, I hope he feels better and he gets the help he needs. But yeah,
Yeah.
that's those stuff brought about yourself.
I hope
But
like he find some form of
yeah,
work.
yeah. I mean,
You know.
did we ever say the role?
Convenience store.
Not the not the Japanese
You told me. You told.
Ah,
Wow.
I'm sorry.
crazy.
I just feel like actions
That's
have consequences,
oh,
and
you're
he
right.
I
gets the
No,
agree.
consequences
you're
for
right.
his
You're right.
actions.
You're right.
I
You're right.
agree.
You're right.
Because
You're right.
Suck it up and deal with it.
I'm like listen, I love Lisa so much. So just you remember I was roasting homeboy. I was like, how of all
Yeah.
That's real. It's like,
Yeah.
how do
all
you
people you are married to her.
like
To
you
Yep.
got in
Lisa,
a relationship with her? You got to the point where
who
she
was
was
the
embarrassed. Like,
current
dude,
queen, who was like the current queen in Japanese music right now.
right?
You are
Especially when
going
it comes to anime openings and stuff like that. Like
Yeah.
you
like the
fumbled that
face
way.
of anime, like the current face of anime, like of anime OPs and endings. That's who you decide to cheat on.
He
Yeah.
fumbled. By God.
He did. He did. He did. He did. He
Oh,
did. He
I
did.
would like to. I would like to.
Did
I
we
like
ever say the
to
roles he lost on the pod?
I don't think we talked about his rules. No.
lost Draken, another
I think he just
Draken
mentioned
is definitely
like
the
anime
biggest.
that he were in.
Yeah.
it was yeah, there was I think two other animes that he were in that he
Yeah.
also lost.
The Devil Academy thing with
Yeah.
Ados for the Gold.
hmm
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's another
Yeah.
one.
Yeah.
Another big
Yeah.
one. But that Draken,
Yeah, that's
that
the
could be
biggest.
weird
That
for
could
me.
hurt.
That was the
That
biggest
could
one.
be
That
weird.
hurt.
Because
That dragon
Draken's
will hurt.
voice was so distinct,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and so
Mhm.
You can imagine him opening up his phone and just see that they pull him off his off of his roles.
That's
no man,
crazy.
I'm sure they pulled him into the office before they made that news. Like
They sent email. They sent email. It's like
Yeah, I'm
they,
sure
we're moving,
they
we're
had
moving
the
in a different
decency to do
direction.
that. Yeah.
We're
Yeah.
moving in
He
a
was
different
sitting there
direction.
like Nani.
No.
I'm sure that they called him into the office and be like, listen, due to certain circumstances, we have to move into a different
In
direction.
light of recent controversy
Events.
and events, we're compelled to let you know, my boy.
We
Wish
hope
you all the best in your endeavors in life. That sent that man in a whole spiral. Wow. So that ain't funny, I understand, but then still, that's
You can imagine, like, if he walk out that same
Whoa.
Draken meeting, he probably got a call or email about going into the other meeting about the other.
For real?
Like,
my.
About to lose his next contract.
My.
But you
I
can
don't
imagine,
laugh, right? But man, it's
and you
just
can imagine his agent, like like his agent, like what type of, like, oh my gosh, I know his agent. Like the minute that came out, his agent probably just sat there at their desk and was like,
The man was sweating.
why'd you do that? And
I told you
sometimes
not to sleep with that woman.
sometimes there's probably call the agent. There's probably call the agent
I
first.
told you to take out the NDAs. Oh my god, you do it,
Bruh, I told you to wear a disguise.
right?
When you go in the hotel, wear a disguise.
That's like the Mark meme. They got you in full 4K. Like, how did they get you in 4K? Like, wow. Like, you just reckless in the street.
It's like,
Real talk.
I'm
going
sure
to them love hotels.
Put it right,
You know what happened?
My boy was in a full
He talked to that gal with his rocking voice on. Say, yeah, ma, baby.
That's crazy.
That's it.
No, that's crazy.
You can imagine, like, the day that he said that he probably told his agent, I'm going to propose to Lisa, and then he probably told us, are you sure about this? Are you sure?
This is the road you want to take.
It's Lisa. This is a big decision. This Lisa. You sure? She has an image. She has a very big image. You also have a somewhat image, but she has a very big image. You sure you want to take on that responsibility?
This man wasn't thinking.
No,
he was not
He
thinking.
clearly wasn't. He clearly was not.
He was not. He was not. He was not.
No
I
form of
can't
passion.
over Lisa. I get Lisa of all flipping people. Lisa of all people. Of all people.
It's a real shame.
And nobody would know about it. Like, that's the crazy part. Like,
A real shame.
Nobody would find out about this. Like, my boy, you're not married to anyone. Just anyone. You're married
exactly.
To Lisa, and you think that you wasn't getting any kind of backlash from that?
But hey, he got to deal with that. That's on him. But
he
does. Hope he does not off himself. But
just don't kill. Like,
you
honestly,
can't be out here cheating on your wife.
Don't kill yourself. Don't make this about you.
Yes.
Exactly. You're in the victim here.
Right, and I feel like I hope not that's not the case, but I mean, yeah, if it's like a bunch of theatrics because of that, it's like, yeah, no, dude, you need to take on the full responsibility of your actions.
Let's just move on. Let this news die down, and then go back and audition for some other things.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe change your name, and
eventually you'll die down. Eventually you'll get there.
It'll die down.
The
next big scandal to happen, and then there'll be your time. Be your time after the next.
My comeback is on.
Yeah, right. We'll see you in something else. But until that day, take care.
Until that day.
Yeah, be easy.
Take care.
And some more, I guess.
Go to therapy.
Yeah. Get your therapy and get right and go home and think about you.
Don't cheat on the next one. Don't cheat on the next one.
Oh, just stay single.
Don't get married.
Yeah, don't get married. Just don't do that again.
You want to stay on the streets? You can stay on the streets.
Do what you do.
Just don't get married again.
Don't get married. Don't get married. If your heart's still to the streets, if your heart is still belong to the streets, don't get married.
Tell them your mantra on cheaters, Vicky. Tell them your mantra on cheaters.
Once a cheater, always a cheater.
Well,
Marge ain't gonna change that.
I guess that's that. I guess it's all made cafe.
He belongs to the streets. He belongs to the streets.
Yes, he does. Yes, he does.
Streets.
Yes, he does.
But it's, I guess, it's a more lesser new lesser, but still, I guess, controversy, depending on what side you lean on, or if you
That's the
lean on
retarded piece of news that we gotta talk about. The
yeah.
retarded piece of news.
So
I was
far,
expecting this with this
Demon
episode.
Slayer's Entertainment District has brought about a bit of, backlash, if you so may call it, from some in the anime community, starting with,
about the poly relationship.
That was the first one. Like, why was I have
There's
three
another
wives?
one?
As though polygamy doesn't exist.
Episode.
But yes, the most recent, before this one, is in terms of Nezuko and Daki. Being that they have issue that Nezuko has breasts now. And I guess people are sexualizing her. And she's a 12-year-old. It's like, she's 12. How dare you make her age and have boobs? Like, all girls who experience puberty.
She chronologically 14, but she physically 12.
There we go.
Like
chronologically.
Yeah, and because 2 years passed.
Yeah.
But she turned when she was 12, and then Daki also turned when she was 13. But clearly you can see that is not a 13-year-old. It's a demon that lives over 100. Here's my thing.
I've seen 13-year-olds with titties, bro.
That's not even.
Oh my! This is so wrong.
Oh my, that's
I want to play.
The more reaction killing me.
I want to play. That's not where we're going. Don't make me do Fly. But Fly want to play. That's not the point here.
Oh God!
What I was about to say, yes, girls go through puberty. Nezuko aged herself up as a demon, and she grew breasts. Big deal, big whoop. That's what I said to that. If you saw that scene and your first thought was in,
they were so plump, like so perfect. Hey, that was the first thing I noticed in that photo all the time. Like, oh, they check out them breasts.
You want to get canceled. But no, I was like, if your first thought was like, oh my God, they give Nezuko breasts, they're sexualizing her, and that was your first thought, and not the fact that, oh my God, Nezuko is badass, you have a problem.
Exactly, you have a problem. You have a serious problem.
You
shows that your mind.
You have a problem.
Lollies exist, and people who watch lolly stuff
can't
say nothing.
Fam, listen to me.
Exactly.
These are the same people who would have like buttloads of Todoroki, Deku, Bakugo, or whatever boy they're into that's clearly underage, just flooding down their profile in the most Yuri way. It's like, yo, dudes.
I keep forgetting Deku them young.
Yeah, they're like 16, 17.
Yeah, like 16, yeah.
Yeah, but it's like, but at the same time, she aged up herself. And guess what? Puberty is a thing, everybody.
Yeah.
Some girls grow breasts.
Yeah.
Amazing. I know. Shocking. I understand. I get it. We didn't all know how biology worked. But yes, puberty is a thing. It's not a big deal that she aged herself and you can see cleavage. You are literally watching a demon fight basically naked for 3 episodes.
Listen.
If you're sexualizing Nezuko, that's on you. That's your problem.
Exactly.
Not Kotegi, and not the animators, not Ufotable. You're the problem.
Because like, if you're bringing it up, that means your mind is already there for you to bring it up.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And then on to the thing of Daki, fam. Yes, she died when she is 13. But she has lived over 100 years. I'm sorry. She does not have the mind of a 13-year-old. She is seeing life.
Exactly.
She is your grandmother. This is like, well, I was in iceberg for like forever. But still at the same time, technically he's a 100-year-old man.
Exactly.
She is a demon that turned when she was young and lived over 100 years.
She technically aged herself up to be the
Is what I'm saying.
The head.
What are we? I'm like,
woman of the brothel.
Yeah.
Thank you. Like, so what are we really talking about? What are we really trying to do?
The other woman in the brothel also like refers to her as that. So
it's like you're nitpicking at this point, and you're trying.
People just complaining.
Is what I'm
They
saying.
complain.
Like,
See,
you're
the
being
same way they complain about Sashomaru and Rin.
Yeah.
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 Which is funny because we recently found out he didn't make a move until she was 18.
Exactly.
And but then they say, oh,
He groomed her. He
grooming her.
groomed her.
It's like, oh,
Yeah, there's fine. They didn't complain about Brie.
And here's my next thing. He's a demon. I doubt demons live by the same morality as humans.
Exactly.
I am sorry. Animals have sex with their own kin. What do you want?
You know what I realized? When I was growing, when I was growing up, like in anime, like as an anime fan, you never heard of these type of conversations or complaints. Anyone could slip who they wanted or who they wanted, and no one complained or say, "Oh, you're a pedophile for doing that." But no, it's this new generation.
No, I mean, I will say like Japan is a weird place, and they use some very weird things.
Cancel culture as well. These young.
Cause I was gonna say
Gen Zs? We have Gen Z.
Yeah. Cause I was like,
it's soft culture.
If y'all wanted to make noise, y'all should have been around when like stuff like History's Strongest Disciple Kenichi was going around. Then you definitely had warrant to make noise then. Because it's like if you
all the early Dragon Ball,
right? Yeah, so Japan gets weird. Yeah, they have their weird kinks and their weird fetishes that you have to pause.
I still remember in Dragon Ball, Bulma was like what 14? Bulma was like what 14, 15 in Dragon Ball, and
something like that. Yeah.
Oh, and remember when Goku tried to lay on her coochie, and then he passed, and he was like, "There's no balls there."
Like, what the hell? That's
my favorite one was when she wanted to get the Dragon Ball from him, and she was like, "Oh, I can lift up my skirt and give you a little peek." And Goku's like, what do I want to see this dirty little body for?
We ain't trying to see none of that. Yo, Goku's
you can imagine that episode of Dragon Ball come out now. Like all of these little stupid
the outrage. Oh my god.
That's sexualizing a minor. How dare they put that in Dragon Ball? Blah 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 blah.
Yeah, but there are points to make like complaints and feel some kind of way. Fine, sure.
Yeah.
But say a thing. No, I don't. That's just nitpicking and reaching.
If it makes you uncomfortable, then you don't have to watch, sweetie.
Yeah,
exactly. Plain and simple.
April does it all the time. For example, like when it is, it's like he drops it. It's the same thing with Fire Force. People had issue with the unnecessary fans.
And I dropped
it. Like
I dropped it, and you heard me not say.
You don't have to watch it. You don't have to support it.
The only time I would reference Maki is when someone say, "Why did you drop Fire Force?" And then I would say it, and then I'll move on.
Exactly. Like you just nitpicking.
If you see somebody sipping for a character that you don't approve of, move on. That's all.
Yeah.
And again, if you're over sexualizing a child in anime, it's you.
That's you. Yep. That's you.
It's your brain. If you're thinking about it, that means you're thinking about it.
Look in the mirror.
You're big nasty.
And that sums it up.
Look inside. There may be some issues that's been going on.
Yeah, man.
Therapy is always available.
Definitely need to see a therapist.
Everybody needs therapy.
Yes, it does. All right, so another thing I saw pop up recently, and it's been like, I guess, getting more and more friction, is Wit versus Mappa. Why, you may ask?
Why?
Because of one and only Attack on Titan.
Attack on Titan?
Yep. The comparisons.
Why do people win this week?
I don't know why
Why?
some
Them people is be yourself.
it's
People, you know,
it's so wow. Gunshots. I wish we had sound effects. This is where the gunshot would come in. This is where boom. But the argument stands for is that people feel as though Mappa has been a step down from Wit. And it's so jokey because it's not, they're in the same breath to say, Mappa's not doing a bad job, but it's not Wit. Like, where's the decline been? Like, I don't understand. Like, what is happening? Why is
because Mappa was taken over from Wit, people was dead excited. It's like, oh, check this out, blah, blah.
Exactly. And I was like, oh, the CGI. It's like, what about the CGI? I'm like, it's.
I mean, you babies gotta realize that Mappa took on Attack on Titan in a very stressful part of their cycle, you know.
Exactly.
They were
doing
them niggas done casually.
They're doing Chainsaw Man, and they're doing Chainsaw Man.
Yes. Just because we don't see it yet, that means that they're still working on it. So
they did Talk Up, but they had to collaborate one too as well.
Did, and you have to realize like Attack on Titan was like a rush job for them because that was shoved onto them unexpectedly.
Big. So I think people forget the director who looked like he had the most lack of sleep. So
he ain't sleeping, yes.
Right. Like, I don't understand.
Time now, Wits was having their grind time with Great Pretender.
I know, right?
And then of course Mappa doing Ranking of Kings. It's like, yo, fam, there's no drop off. The quality is still good. The anime is still good. They're adapting it well. There's no need for comparison. Like you can't show me to make argument to actually make this argument that much of a drop off between Wit and Mappa.
Because like listen, like if Wit couldn't do Attack on Titan anymore, who else that you wanted that you could trust to have Attack on Titan?
Because like should have let them sit and wait. Like how they had to wait to spawn between season 1 and season 2.
I know, right?
They learned to shut off.
Oh, that would have been hell.
Right.
That would have
been hell for them.
I thought we was never gonna see season.
That would have been hell.
Like me too. I thought it was just one of those anime that was gonna get a season 1, and that was it.
Me too. I thought that was it. I was like, yo.
I was like, damn. I thought season 1 was good. Why
I started reading the manga and I was like, yo, season 2 is not coming. People will never know. I know. People will never know.
And push through. Cause like listen, cause if Mappa couldn't do it, the only other studio that I could trust was Bones, and Bones was probably like, I ain't taking that on. So,
Bones is the last studio I want to take something up like that. Because we don't see what happened with Boku no Hero. So we don't no.
I mean, but they also So it's just I guess it's what they're working on. I don't know. That's all they are.
But then you have to also remember that in Boku no Hero sense, like they were also like, you know, they put some of their better animators on Vanitas that season as well. So
they did. So
they played favorites with Vanitas, but well, I mean, I'm not.
Vanitas deserved it though.
Vanitas did deserve it. Vanitas deserved it, and this season Vanitas looks so good.
Bro, that first episode was so hype.
Oh my god. It was.
Oh,
Which
man.
we can kind of said that last on top. We can get into the winter anime now. We can get into some of the winter anime.
Yes.
Yeah, let's talk about it.
What's been everyone's fave so far?
My favorite?
Yeah.
I think
My Darling is that one.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, I think that one. I think that one so far is mine. Let me see.
Yeah. It on Best Girl of Winter Season.
Best
so far that's my favorite.
I liken the dynamic between her and the main character, the boy. Sorry.
Me too.
The boy is a very interesting.
Gojo, yes, I remember. Which is funny. Gojo, yeah, the boy is interesting. I like the whole premise of it. You don't see a premise like that where it's like I guess
he's trying to cosplay, and he's gonna
I was dying.
Bruh, he that's kind of weird how he is reacted though. But like,
oh yes, okay. Well, I'm glad it wasn't just me. I'm like,
yeah,
you a bit too.
yeah,
You know, you a bit too
you too wet right
enthusiastic.
now.
Yeah, like you get like
You too wet right now.
like son, like
Listen,
you
poor boy,
down bad a
get
little
no
much.
friends. He ain't get no
He down
friends.
bad.
People rejected him because of what he liked, and
So yeah, so you
Yeah,
like
cause like
dolls? We can't be
right.
friends.
So like the first episode, I'm like, I saw it was like so extreme. Like the girl's like, I hate you because you play with dolls. I'm like, yo, I'm like, dang, I'm like, that's a bit extreme. I'm like, on that, like you hate him because like, fam, there has to be more than that. I was like, yo, what is happening here?
I guess
Like
I don't know. It also goes with the culture, maybe. I don't know. Could be.
that's, I mean, but my thing about it, like his family makes like it's a thing, making those dolls.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's a
that's what his
thing.
family does.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so I was like, I hate you. You big dolls. You play with. I'm like, fam, like
Say
what?
you care more about dolls about anything else. I hate you. We cannot be friends.
I'm like,
Wow.
yo, that's hate is a strong thing.
A
Like
very
hate is
strong word.
for like for this man is casually doing what he likes. But I'm like, I
I
guess
told
whatever.
you.
But it's really good, and the main girl, I like her too because she isn't like a typical. She isn't tsundere where I takes on
No, she's very chill.
tropes. Right, she isn't
Yeah,
ditzy or anything. Like she's just like a very solid
she
character.
ain't stuck up either.
Right,
No.
that's cool.
Unless you do something to
Even,
piss her off, like
right,
the guy
even though,
who made fun of her hobby. Like,
which
what
is
did you think was going to happen?
right,
You
like
thought
that,
she
which
was
was
going to
also
think that was cute?
right. You know, like you making fun of a hobby as a way to flirt with us. Like, what did you think she would say? Like, oh my
And
god,
like,
thank
but
Exactly.
you.
you
Yeah,
expect
you're so funny.
you expect to get a hug from that? No.
Exactly.
I like fam. It's like that was weird, but it's my dress up darling has been very good. And the opening was surprised me as well. Like, this is really
Yeah.
Yeah.
good.
The ending
I'm
is
like,
cute
this is really
and
good.
hmm Very nice animation too.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, that too.
yeah. Without a doubt, without a doubt, without a doubt.
Oh, it's
But
Cloverworks.
they had a very but
Cloverworks.
overall they
Yeah,
had a
Three
very
Cloverworks trying to make that comeback. They trying to
Oh
make
yeah,
a comeback.
what's the
Clover
last
Forces
thing they
have their
did?
hits. Their hits in there.
Promise Neverland and One Day Egg
On
Priority.
Oh
that
my
Oh
Jesus
yeah,
Christ.
that's
Oh,
sorry.
I forgot. See,
It's just One Day
that's
Egg
why
Priority.
that's
It's
why
just
I
One
can
Day Egg Priority.
that's why I
There is
can
no
that's
Promise Neverland season
that's
2.
that's why I can
what?
that's why I can remember the name
Promise
Cloverworks.
Neverland only had season 1. They only had one
Yeah,
season.
there's only
They only
one season. We still waiting for the second season.
Yeah,
waiting for
that
season
makes so
2.
much sense now. That's
Okay.
why I couldn't remember the name Cloverworks.
One Day Egg
Yeah,
Priority. One Day Egg Priority had great potential, but then they once again, Cloverworks just likes to
Doing that one thing.
just
yeah.
trip down the stairs.
Why y'all
It's
saying
like
that to me?
you were almost at the top of the stairs, and then you just decided to throw yourself back down those stairs.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Gee, why you say that now?
Hopefully Cloverworks
Y'all
get that.
handle this well. Yeah, y'all handle this well.
Yeah.
Y'all handle it. But yeah,
They doing
very
a
short.
lot of anime this year actually. I think they have 3 this season.
Oh yeah, the sailor uniform. They're
Yeah,
also
they
doing.
doing a Cabby sailor uniform.
Huh.
And it's something else they
They're
doing. I
they're
can't
doing that
remember.
too.
They
Yeah.
are.
We need to talk about it. We need to talk about that. I only
We
watched the
do.
first episode, but we need to talk about that. That
Yeah.
is,
I watched the second episode.
I'm
And
seeing a trend. But anyway, when we get to that.
I'm seeing whoever is on this team has a feather. Who's ever on this animation
And
team
that's what
has
we
a
need to
feather.
talk about.
Just a
Or
fetish that I
whoever made
never understood, you know. I don't understand why people like feet so much.
it's not
And
so much just
like sucking on toes even. Like that's something
it's
that
the
never
fuck.
appealed to
Okay,
me.
so this is I keep saying
I
the
mean,
uniform that
it's
we're
more
talking
than
about
the
now.
feet thing.
Just
It's
for
more than the feet thing.
clarification, we moved on from My Darling. This is
Oh
an
yeah,
anime.
sorry. Yeah.
I could be a sailor uniform, and so yeah, in the episode they had a scene with the girl clipping her toenails and then smelling the clip. I was like, yo, what is I paused. I paused.
Yeah.
I was like, what is happening?
Like,
Yeah.
What am I watching?
Yeah.
Somebody tell me quickly. Quickly. What did this just become?
and also like in the second episode,
Yo.
where I just feel like I just feel like whoever's on this animation team or who's ever the creator of this has like a fetish with sailor uniforms or girls in sailor uniforms doing questionable things. It's just
very, very much.
Let me tell you guys. Listen.
So.
The conversation between her and her father, right? Because I don't think her father saw her in her uniform, right? And so her father's outside smoking, right? She went outside with him, and like I guess they were just chilling, having father-daughter chill time or whatever. And so this one he says that he asked her, "What time are you getting up for school?" And so she was like, "What?" And he says, "Well, I leave at 6:00." And then she says, "Okay, I'll be dressed and ready." And and this time he said, "I can't wait."
Wow. Wow.
Father, I'm just like,
that's your dad.
Wow.
That's your daughter, bro.
saying, "Oh, I can't." Like it's almost like how he said, "Oh, I can't wait to see it." I'm like, really?
See, okay, when I watch that, I can just try to pretend that ain't nothing weird going on. So,
and then there's and like I just feel
how do you
like,
pretend?
and then
How do you ignore that?
there's also a lip thing.
I can find a way with.
There's a lip thing what she does. Because like she was talking, like there's this scene, like they were at lunch, and so she was talking about how like the reason why she wanted to wear a sailor uniform so much is because she saw this idol wearing a sailor uniform on one commercial.
Of
And
course, it's
so
an idol.
of course. And so one of the girls,
only April will find. You would think that April does not like. You would think that April does not hate idol animes the way that she.
I don't like them, but they keep making me watch them for some reason.
Making you watch
Anybody making you do nothing.
your head? Like, are they secretly emailing you and telling you we know your secrets?
They draw me in with a certain plot point, and like once I get in it, I realize it's an anime. I cannot get out of it. So
that is
weird.
hilarious.
Wow.
But anyway, so
that's
like
me and Isekai. I just watch every Isekai.
I'm trying not to watch every anime. I'm really trying not to. But anyway, back to the whole school uniform lip thing. So they says, well, there's this thing with this idol, like what the idol does with her lips in one music video, and so she says, "Oh, well, I know what she does." And so one of the other girls say, "No, I don't know what it is." And so the other girl, she knows. She says, "Oh, well, how about you show her what the lip thing is?" I say, "No, I can't do that." I say, "Yes, you have to do it. And so like she put like lip balm on her fingers, and then like she like kissed her fingers, and then she rubbed the lip gloss on her lips, and then she did this weird lip popping thing with her fingers on her lip, and like they made it so like overdone with it. Like they even did like the thing, like they did like an up shot of it, like the camera's down on her, like she's looking up at it with these big eyes and thing. I'm like, why did they do that? If you watch it, it looks weird.
This is I will not watch it. I will go by your recommendation.
Someone has.
I want you to know that.
Whoever makes this, I'm trying to figure out who is the audience for. Who is this audience for?
Clearly,
I go watch it.
Those like you who get trapped by idol animes. Clearly, that is the.
There's more to this, but I don't think it's an idol anime. She's just like there's an idol that she loves that wears a sailor uniform, and she wants to wear it, and that's why she was so obsessed with wearing a sailor uniform.
But yeah, it was like I said, it was very cute. It was very adorable. I like the animation. I just want to say
very good moments. There's some very cute and interesting moments, but then
I'm just not sure where it's going.
Moments in it.
Because it's not a yaoi either.
No.
It's not
Yuri.
Right. Yeah, Yuri. It's not a Yuri either. So I'm not sure, but yeah, that's good. I have to say this though. I know she was so happy with that uniform, but when they showed the close up of that uniform, I was like, "This is trash."
Those scenes, it's those weird scenes where like I call them. It's their glamour shots. because you could tell that they put effort into these shots.
Yes, they did.
They
It
definitely
don't be working. You sweating this is a work of art to them, but then when you look at it, it's like, why do that? You took me off the story by giving me this new, weird, different animation that's different from the main animation. Like, why did you do that?
Oh my, yeah, so it was weird. But after they panned back on it, I was like, okay, it looks more.
Because in the first episode they did it twice. They did it when she was showcasing the uniform, and they also did when they showed the girl clipping her toenails.
Again.
Yeah.
One of the strangest scenes I've ever seen.
It's going to be a thing. It's going to be a thing. It's going to be a thing in every episode.
So you've said it
matters. The lip thing, they also did it.
I think this is the anime for those who have fetishes. I think
of course, definitely.
I think that's it. Who has a sailor uniform fetish and whatever other fetishes they try to.
Yeah, because there's a lip thing.
I forgot that the sailor uniform thing is a thing.
Yeah, there's a sailor uniform, the lip thing, the feet thing. I can't wait to see what next week is.
We call this fetish animation.
What was the fetish for this week?
This going down a dark path. And that's crazy because this isn't even the real Ichi of the season that we're talking about. You would think this ain't even that.
Some return finally.
This ain't even that. So that's the crazy part about it. Before we get into that, I'm chalking this up to April or Vicky. Did you guys watch the Boy Love anime?
I did.
I haven't watched it yet.
How was it?
It's so sweet.
I am leaning on y'all to be the ones to let the pod know. How's it going? Is it good?
It's going good because I find it so hilarious that homeboy is in the closet and he does not realize that he's in the closet.
He's in the closet.
He's in the closet, but he does not know it. Because
this is the short one, right? I assume. I read the synopsis.
No, it's the tall one that's in the closet.
The tall one. Okay, and the short one is openly gay.
Because I don't know what the short one is yet per se. Because
you watch Banana Fish, don't shake your head. Don't hide.
Because the short one is called Miyano, but Miyano, I think his name is Miyano, and he loves BL manga. He loves it. He loves BL manga.
I'm going to head out. He loves BL manga? Why? Why?
Because he's gay.
I don't know. He hasn't really shown what side he likes or.
So which one is this? Is this the tall or the short one?
The short one, because the short one, how
that's
it started.
The one in the closet.
No,
the tall one's in the closet because the tall one doesn't realize it yet. Because how does the tall one is Sasaki, and how they met.
Miyano and Sasaki.
Yeah, Miyano saw one of his classmates being bullied, and so he was trying to call for help, and then he realized the help was going to take too long, so he was about to go, jump in and help his classmate. But Sasaki stopped him and went to go stop the fight for him. Mm-hmm. And so that's how both of them met.
A budding love.
Yeah, and so you kind of fast forward into the school year, and Sasaki is friends with Miyano, and Sasaki is second year, and Miyano is first year. So senpai. But anyway,
it has the making of all the tropes.
And what's so interesting about this is that Sasaki is starting to realize that he is sort of having these little feelings towards Miyano, and
he's discovering his sexuality.
But he is not gay.
He doesn't know it. He doesn't know it yet. That's why the expression is he's in the closet. He doesn't know it.
Okay.
And because in the first episode, he was talking, he kept thinking back to different times that Miyano does these little things that makes his heart feel weird. And he says he's a guy. He kept saying he's a guy, right? I should not have these feelings, and like, you know, it starts to like, but like he slowly starts to realize that he's in the closet.
It's okay, Sasuke.
I can send you a video after the party, bro.
2020. It's fine. You can come out the closet. You can be
I can
yourself.
send you a very funny video
I
after
don't
the party.
know how.
And like, you know, the two start to bond over BL manga, because I think how it happened. I can't remember how Sasuke found out Miyano liked BL manga. Because I think like he probably found out an accident, but then Sasuke is like, "Oh, this is very interesting. Can I borrow one of the mangas so I could read it?" And so it's so funny because Miyano's almost like a closet BL, because like, he doesn't want anyone else, I guess, in school to know that he reads it.
Okay.
So like anytime Sasuke tries to talk about it out loud, Meow's like, "Shut up, don't speak about it so loud." And like, you know, he's giving him manga, and like in the little, it's very sweet. It's very sweet and wholesome, and you get to see that Sasuke is
Sweet and wholesome.
So question: does it have all the necessary fan service and cuteness that?
Oh, they're cute and they are
the anime girls going.
It sounded like for me.
Does it? Oh wait, no, that's not the real question. Does it provide? I forgot the term you guys use, but does it provide that extra oomph that you guys have been looking for in your boy love anime?
Yes, I love it.
It gives you that oomph.
Both of them are good. Both of them are good looking. Both of them are cute. I'm loving the story. I'm loving like this chemistry is going on, because it's almost like a one-sided situation going on, because like Sasuke is like, you know, getting these gay love thoughts, and like it almost is like he's the one that's thirsting for Miyano, and Miyano doesn't realize it yet. So it's like it's a one-sided thing, and it's so cute.
Okay, I can tell this is gonna be a fan favorite. I can see this being a fan favorite.
It's a good switch of things, because like you would expect that Miyano is the one with the one-sided love, because like, you know, when you look at Sasuke, like, you know, he's handsome, he's tall, he's great, and he's friendly, and he's sweet, and then like you expect him to be the one that, like, you know, people will sought after. But then it's actually him who is doing the sought aftering.
The seeking.
He's doing the seeking, yes.
Because he's discovering his sexuality.
Discovering that he's gay.
While all the girls are farting, he's over there. It's like, I wonder what Miyano is doing.
I'm just like, it is so sweet. And like in the last episode, right? In the last episode, like I think he touched Miyano, and he hugged Miyano or something, and then he realized, that, like, you know, this made his heart really putter, because like in this episode, no, in the end of the last episode, he realized that, I love him. And so now, second episode, still him, like, you know.
Maybe I do like guys after all.
And then, like, second episode, like, he touched him, and I think, like, it really made his heart go really hard. Yeah, and so the time he said, I can't touch him anymore. I was like, no. He said, I can't touch him anymore because I don't know what I'll do if I touch him.
Yo!
I was like, oh.
Yeah, I out you.
And then like, they were talking about Valentine's Day chocolates. Vicky, listen, they were talking about
not the white day chocolates.
Miyano how much chocolates he got last year. And he told Sasuke 36. He got 36 chocolates last year. And so Sasuke like went home all depressed, because now he's trying to figure out. Listen, he said he doesn't really want to know who the 35, or he want to know who was the first person who gave it to him first.
That's crazy. That's wild. That's super wild.
I was like, homeboy going home depressed because Miyano got 36 chocolates
last year. That's wild.
Because you know, he probably realized, oh damn, 36 people going after my like the guy that that I'm starting to come to terms that I love.
Crap.
I can't wait to see how
so
this
great.
goes.
Yeah,
This is so great.
very much.
It's like, you know what Comey, like this is what Comey and Tadano gave me last season. So like, you know, the wholesomeness of when you see the two first love spark between
or like
Comey
that the episode of when the festival when they went, and then you started to see like
But
Comey is
even before that, and Comey's son, you saw
the pool too.
sparks.
Yeah, she did.
You saw the little sparks between the two. And like you're sort of like seeing this now as well in Sasaki to Miyano. I was like, oh, I was like, I need this in my life. This nice, sweet wholesomeness. Oh.
Happy to hear that you guys are getting the fulfillment that you've been lacking. I know you've had disappointments in the recent season, so it's good.
Jesus, because Tri-Club Window was a hot mess. Jesus.
I'm mad. April tell me the whole show, so it's like I watched it.
It's for the viewers, it's for the content. There are those out there who like that, who like that.
Listen, if you guys looking for some nice romance thing, and y'all don't care, like if y'all be like, oh ma, love is love, man, and it's so sweet what's going on between Sasaki and Miyano. It's so sweet.
Oh, trust me,
I'm pretty
sure it has it. I'm pretty sure it has its audience. I've seen reactors already. I've seen the female reactors that I follow. They're
Prime is asking. It's Sasaki and Miyano. That's what the anime that I was talking about.
Yeah, Sasaki and Miyano.
Yes, it's such a sweet anime. Yes, be enlightened. Be enlightened.
Really
Embrace the homosexuality.
There you go.
Yes.
There you go.
Embrace the BL. Embrace it.
Oh my gosh.
It's so
shifting off now. Thank you, April. Thank you on the update. We'll be looking forward to you and Raquel's journey if Vicky starts it this season.
Vicky, please start it.
You'll be looking.
I need someone else.
I just haven't watched it yet.
All right.
Yay! Yeah. I need someone to talk.
Let's get. Who should we talk about next?
Slowly. Sorry.
Spooky Bisco. How about that? Bisco. I think me and Amal watched.
Yeah.
I've also watched it. Bisco.
Yeah.
First thing I want to say about Bisco is that it's very weird. But it's so weird that I can't turn away from, and I actually really like.
Almost like a car accident. It's like, ooh.
Yes.
But not bad.
But not a right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You enjoying the spectacle of it all.
Yes, the spectacle.
And also the other weird thing about it gives me old Toonami vibes. It's like it feels like something I would see late night on Toonami.
Yeah.
It definitely gives me that that FLC.
Almost reminds it doesn't remind me of Trigun, but oh god, what is it?
Yeah, like it's stuff like that. It gives me that kind of vibe. But I like the concept. It's unique. It's different. I've never seen an MC fight with a bow and arrow that creates large mushrooms before.
Mushroom
yeah, I forgot what they call them, but it definitely the plot. It's an interesting plot.
Yeah.
Character so far, I like the cat opening as well. Again, can I just say that season so far has a lot of great openings, like a lot of
great
it does.
Animes. Even the animes, the season that suck, they have good openings.
No, for real. They do. They do. They definitely do. That's crazy. But yeah, Spooky Biscuit is great. I like the MC seems like someone I'm gonna like. The female character so far seems like someone. She reminds me of Ryoko from Kill La Kill a lot.
Yeah.
And then the other guy. So it's like, yeah, I had a pleasant time watching it. I had a very pleasant. I said, okay, this is different. So I'll definitely continue to check this out. Animation was good. The fighting, and even the fighting itself was actually very considering what the premise of the fighting. I was like, oh, all right. And then I saw the preview for the next episode, and it looks like a lot of the same. I was like, okay, I can get down with this.
Sing
Yeah. And then the main villain's voiced by who was he again? What was I trying to remember the other characters he voiced?
Suda Ken.
I try to remember which character. I try to remember it distinctively. It was someone I knew. What was his?
Man, he was Jigen in Naruto.
Yes.
Who was remember in To Your Eternity the supernatural guy who created he was his voice.
Mm-hmm.
He was oh god, it was a very big one that I can't remember right now. Who was he?
But for the most part,
It was something. Oh, he was wait. I just had it and then I lose it. Was it he wasn't in Tokyo Revengers.
Was this the one who was in Gangster?
I got to look up his stuff, right?
Yeah, he was Tingum Nicholas in Gangster. It was something recent, a big role he had recently. It was something big. It was a big anime, I should say. I can't remember what it was.
Avengers.
Was he in Tokyo Avengers?
I'm looking.
No, I'm asking.
I don't think he was in Tokyo Avengers.
Okay.
I'm mad that all the comments underneath here is sexy, very sexy voice.
Yeah, they love his voice, man. They love his voice.
He does.
Google him.
But it's so funny because when his character came in, it's like this dude is so weird because when he started, I think it's Milo was the doctor. I think that's his name. When he started rubbing Milo's face, it's like that's like, yo, what is happening here? What is going on?
What, April?
Axel World.
No, it wasn't that one. It was something else. It was another recognizable role. I remember telling CJ about it.
Yeah, you spoke. You did. You remember? You started listing a lot, but I can't remember which one. But yeah, it was fun. Like I said, so it had a good premiere. It had a good, interesting episode. Definitely looking forward to go watching the second episode. But
we watched the second episode, dude.
No, I watched
it right now.
I haven't watched it. But it sounded was the second episode good?
I remember now. Okay, he was Shisaki in My Hero.
Yes, yes, that was
and then he voiced Nanami in Jujutsu Kaisen.
Yes, that's what I know. I know it was a Jujutsu Kaisen.
And Joker from Fire Force.
Bing.
He's also in Bell.
Oh, he's in Bell. That's crazy.
Is he Beast?
Let me see what he does. Let me see.
No, Beast? No, I don't think. Wait, which Bell are you thinking of, Vicky?
No, she's thinking of Brilliant Beast. No, we made the movie Bell.
No, not that. I haven't watched the trailer for Bell, but I just kind of like heard something about it being like a semi rendition of the Beast story.
Oh no! Oh yeah.
Bell, but he plays that.
It does. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Awesome. Even more.
That's good, Omar.
Even more reason for me to
whatever.
Even more reason for me to go watch it now.
Oh,
yeah, it was great. It was really good. So I hope it continues to track up. So far, but yeah, animation solid. Plot seems to be solid, very interesting. I like the action, like anime. Characters, good for me. So yeah, good for the episode. And I didn't see the second episode, but people saying that the second episode was good. So looking forward to that as well.
Definitely.
Yes. So next on it, I guess we can talk about Orion. Orion was so to me.
Orion, yeah.
Yeah, Orion was so. It just had a very slow episode. It's kind of getting you into the world, what's going on, the MC, the motivation of the MC, the MC remotivating his friend, the regular stuff that we got to show you, and then them fighting the demons and that. So hopefully, I was hoping the second episode is much better. You can definitely tell it was made from the creator of Mikey though, 100%, without a doubt. I kept looking at this dude as like he looked like a fusion of Zenbad and your boy from Maggie. So I was like, yeah, this is definitely him. Has to see him.
It has to sing style. The art style, yeah. The art style.
Yeah, it didn't really try to update it or anything. It's still that's there. Yeah. So yeah, interested to see how he fights with a pickaxe type sword. Also, another anime with someone using a very interesting choice of a weapon
in
it. But yeah, I mean,
he changes his weapon after a while.
Oh, he does. Oh, you read the manga?
Sorry.
I read it
Yes,
to a
Arya.
certain point. I think I stopped at like chapter. I forget chapter I stopped on.
Okay. Cause I don't even like.
Omar read it too. We were reading at the same time.
Oh.
I only read up to chapter 2, I think.
Wow,
And he had me here reading this.
That's really
That's because the reason why I stopped is because I found out after that it was getting the anime, so I said I could just watch the anime.
Oh, okay. I'm like,
I was reading this and I was messaging Omar talking about it. I stopped at chapter 13.
I'm out of fake.
Yes, I don't tell you a lie unprovoked, you know.
Oh, Mars a sham. Clearly.
He's sending him photos of the panels and talking to him about it, and he's responding like he was reading it.
You might as well have just kept reading. Like if you could do all of that, you might as well just kept
reading. Y'all might as well expose me now while y'all are on this topic.
Expose you about what else? About this or something else?
Oh, you forget?
How he was bad about Black Clover, but couldn't put it down when he.
Oh, boy! Listen, you so lucky. You later had that meme this episode because that was gonna be the picture. Yes, for all because funny enough, this is how it started. There's a fan of the podcast for all the listeners and the viewers. There's a fan of the podcast, and one of the viewers. They're Omar Stan, right? So we're having a conversation, and they just recently got into Black Clover. I was like, oh, fun fact, Omar doesn't like Black Clover. It's like, very disappointed in Omar. Come to find out, Omar, again, is a sham because he read it, and he enjoyed it. He's been lying this entire time. So if you hear from now on, if you hear Omar say that he does not like Black Clover or any slander of Black Clover, please ignore him and just know he's an unprovoked liar. Thank you.
You're in there, folks. You're in there first, folks.
That is unprovoked. That is crazy. That is crazy. That is definitely crazy. But yes,
don't get me wrong. Just because I enjoy it, that don't mean that I think that it's good. I think that it's decent.
What do you?
In one of them screenshots, you said
this
really good.
is better than I thought.
I'm sure I never used the word good before. I specifically remember saying that it is bad and all. That's what I remember saying. That's what I remember saying.
Now, one of the screenshots of you saying it was good.
Yo,
I said I never used the word good.
Have you no shame?
I never used the word good.
You pretty much used every other adjective to describe good.
I've never used that term to describe Black Clover.
This man is wild. He's out of control. Gee, you can't listen to him on this podcast. Clearly. But yeah, Aryan was Aryan. Aryan's okay. Nothing much to talk about there. Honestly, it was it was just that.
There.
Yeah, nothing much the first episode. I'm just waiting to see where else it goes. But there's that. Now, the most controversial show that we have had amongst ourselves so far to start the season is Love of Kill. Love of Kill. Now, who wants to tell the people sitting at home listening and watching, why was this such a controversial anime amongst the group?
So I read the synopsis and I was like, I don't have time for this, and I was gonna watch it.
And there you go.
So I haven't watched it.
And that's Ricky. All right, good.
I have watched it.
I watched it too.
I as well have watched it.
Listen, the trailer gave off something different. Trailer gave off a different vibe than what the anime gave me. He's like,
I think she was expecting high octane action, but what we actually got was like a soapy type of thing.
Soap opera.
It's very
soaping and assassins and bounty.
But like the trailer, but blame the trailer. The trailer gave off this actiony mystery with assassin and body hunters, and plus bounty hunter, sorry, with this mystery of like maybe these two characters had like, you know, a link that they don't know about that in their past. So, you know, you have that going on. Meanwhile, like, you know, probably like, you know, he has feelings for her, and then like, you know, maybe we have like this slow, like, you know, enemies to lovers type situation what we was gonna have. But that was what the trailer gave us, which was false advertising. Because then when you watch the anime, suddenly homeboy following her around, and they go on a date. There's some type of weird romantic comedy type foolishness going on. And then you have this like mind you, all the characters look normal, but at the agency that the blonde hair girl worked for, like this character have no mouth. He is animated differently.
He literally does not.
And he talks weird. I'm
with
like,
a mumble.
Oh yeah.
I'm like, what the fuck is going on here?
I thought that the comedy
the
relief.
mood is all over the place because like you start off with this dark actiony thing. Well, no, it wasn't that much action, but you start with this dark thing with homeboy killing this other dude, and then he bumps into the girl. They sort of like had a little fight. Meanwhile, I thought this girl was gonna be a badass. She ain't a fucking badass, and I felt hurt.
Yeah, that caught me off guard too. But I did remember Omar.
He took her down so fucking easily, which I felt insulted for her. Like, I felt bad. I'm like, you know, I thought there was gonna have like this cool like fight, and like maybe in a standoff type situation, or maybe like someone will stop the fight between them, and then they run it away their separate ways, and then you have the intrigue of each people wondering, but who the fuck is that chick, and then who is that dude, and then probably one of them probably like, you know, started to feel some type of recognition from like, you know, hearing the name of the set of the person. But no, we didn't have none of that shit. We just had what we had here. Like, you had the darkness, and then all of a sudden you had this dark stuff going on. All of a sudden, boom, this romantic comedy going on, and then boom, this weird creature thing in the office with no mouth.
In the office,
doing this foolishness thing going on over there, and then it just feels all over the place. It's like the mood is just so weird. It's like they'll be out, and then all of a sudden he'll just be this sadistic. He'll do this weird sadistic thing, like while they're talking, and all of a sudden it goes back to this romantic comedy type vibe thing with them on this date. I'm like, the mood is all over the fucking place. It feels weird. The atmosphere just feels weird to me. And like, I'm just like, I don't think I'm gonna watch this. But I'm gonna watch the second episode. But I don't think like this was something. I feel disappointed.
The ending was interesting though, because you see how she was in the car.
Yeah.
I'm guessing that was her father, and he was murdered. She was just sleeping. So I want to know what was the deal with that.
Right.
Yeah, but then it just feels. I feel disappointed. I felt like I did not get what was advertised.
I understand.
Yeah, I understand too. I said,
yes,
I got where you coming.
So I did not like the first episode.
Yes, so
that's
like
fair.
in case our fellow listeners out there is wondering, did she like it? No, I didn't.
What I liked the most about it was the guy though. He is a very interesting character, and I like his personality, and I like to see characters like him trying to like take down the layers from characters like the female MC. Like I just want to slowly see her fall for this while, and then see where they take it from there.
And where he goes and what makes him.
It feels out of place with the. Well, I guess I can't say with the mood of the show, because the mood of the show is all over the place. So.
But yeah, like I said, I know Omar said fire, like the main MC carries the series, at least somebody.
Yeah,
I can clearly see that. Like for him, I definitely wanted to carry
a show, but
now I did think that both of them were assassins. I didn't know one would be an assassin and one would be a bounty hunter. But I just like what got me is like him trying, like you could clearly see he's this very threatening assassin. But also at the same time, it's like, I've been doing this so long. I actually do want love. you right here.
I get it.
I calling of, hey, pick up the phone. It's like, and then he starts to go on how bounty is. So it's like, okay, here you go. I was like, what took you so long? Like, I was waiting for you. Like, what do you
exactly?
Like, and then he just shifted like this very serious tone.
It feels so out of place to me. Like, I get it. Like, I get it. I understand the premise, but I just feels like they're not executing it properly. Some way. They're not executing it.
Well, I will definitely say this though: the dark tone is very dark, because then you had the scene in the hotel where the girls, your time is not up yet. It's like, and he just casually put on the shirt, and then he goes, pop, through the door. I was like, what the hell? It's like,
I know.
Is my time still not up? I was like, okay, see, I can vibe with this.
I like those parts of it. I like those parts of it, but then you mix it up. It's like, how I said it in the group. I said it's like a soup, right? You have this nice, lovely, dark soup coming on. Like, I love dark comedy. I love, like, I can see that you were trying to throw in some dark comedy into there, but then I feel like when you was trying to pinch in some of that comedy in there, like the cap, the cap of the seasoning cap probably fell off. And so you put in too much than it was intended. So now the soup just tastes weird.
The thing is, I didn't even think it to be dark comedy.
When you cutting up, when you cutting up, your cassava or your potatoes, that weird looking guy is a weird shaped potato that you didn't cut properly, and you threw in the pot anyway.
Oh, jeez.
That's hilarious.
It's like a weird looking soup. Okay, like that episode of Boji of Ranking Kings when Boji cooked.
Oh, okay.
It looks like
it looked edible. It looked great, and when you eat it, it's like, yo.
It's like, oh my god.
And
then you saw what Boji was putting in the soup, and you were like, that don't go in there.
No. That ain't supposed to be the. You know what? Keep doing what you're doing.
Nigga put the whole egg inside the one.
Anyway. yo. But you know what?
I never tasted it. They're like, so good.
And then you realize, wait a minute. Boji is the descendants of giants. They eat anything. Oh my god, throw that away. but this the given idea of the action, and from my standpoint, I saw the action more of like a Lupin Conan kind of action, where it's not meant to be the flash.
I get that.
Not just that, like, just those kind of scenes where you saw where he headshot the dude, he killed the dude there, or you met the father in the car already there, like stuff like that. So I was interested to see like where those
to make this sound good.
Hey, well, again, if people didn't catch on by now, me and Omar liked it. April and Vicky did not.
Vicky didn't watch it.
She don't want to watch it.
By default, that means she don't like it. So that's just where we stand on Love is Kill. Divided in that way.
Why should I waste my time with that and Spy Family coming out next season?
And let me tell you, someone on Mal.
I saw people compare it to Spy Family.
Someone in Mal decided to insult Spy Family, great name, and say that this is like Spy Family without the kid and the dog. It's like, bitch, no.
Listen,
no.
Well, I can't say that.
No.
Well, I can only say it because the first episode. But like I said,
if y'all say that y'all ain't read Spy Family.
Spy Family properly.
Well, see, that's what I was about to say. At the same time, the people that like I said, I've seen like praising it, giving it love, are all the people that have read the manga.
That's how you mix. That's how you mix some.
Yeah. So that's why. That's where I think a lot of that is coming from.
That's a good mix.
That's where I thought a lot of that is coming from, because people are watching it or not.
That's the true Mr. and Mrs. Smith right there, not this stupidness what we watching now.
Yeah.
But like
I forgot about Mr. and Mrs. Smith. The movie when Angelina Jolie stole your girl, your husband.
People is vibing. People vibing. So we'll see where it goes. But that is Love is Kill. That's definitely Love is Kill. So we can get into some returning anime.
Watch this turn into an anime that they don't end well.
Love
It's
is kill.
not
Oh, I
going to
don't
end
know.
well.
Like
Why
I
would
said,
you say that, man?
I don't know.
It's not,
I just
I
have a feeling.
cannot
I just
wait.
have a feeling it just ain't getting right. It ain't getting
But
how y'all want it to end.
is the manga still going?
I think so. I
Oh,
think
okay.
so.
I was about to say again. I don't know.
Why is that still going?
Everybody is loving it. Everybody sings the praises from, I guess, from the manga. I can't say that. From what I see, is a different vibe. So I don't know.
From what I'm experiencing,
That's
it's nasty. It's a nasty
That's
soup.
it.
It's a weird tasted soup. It's a weird tasted soup.
So Love of Kill. I mean, Love of Kill has its audience right now. So, but this, like I said,
Oh, I
that's
thought just
just
watch
how
the
it goes.
anime.
So on to some returning anime. We have Vanitas' comeback.
Woohoo! Now that's some good shit right there. That's some good shit right there.
Yeah.
That's some good soup.
Oh my god, this is
And it's great. It's so good.
It's a good tasted soup.
They just threw us into just like madness.
They did.
Bursting
Like,
with flavor.
it's just
They picked it
so
out.
much.
But yeah, go on.
The opening is so cute. I love the opening.
Oh, for Vanitas, the new one?
Yes. It's my ringtone now.
I like the ending more. I really feel in the ending for this one.
Oh yeah. Yeah, the ending's really good. The ending is good. But like you said, the episode definitely threw us right back in the thick of things. I think this is
right in action, right in the glorious,
which is really
wonderful
good.
action. Oh gosh,
really good. Which is really good.
Bones say we brought our favorite child back, and here's proof of it.
Very true. Very true. Very, very, very much so.
But it's so gorgeous.
I'm interested in where a lot of it goes story wise from now, especially with Noi.
I know.
And my wife Vanitas. Like someone else said it in a different job. I want to know who threw that knife.
Oh.
I broke the chain.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm still really curious what Homeboy did to Noe in the first episode.
Oh, the first with the doctor and stuff like that.
Well, I want to know who break the chain off the book. That's what I want to know.
That's
what I want to know.
I want to know too.
I would definitely love.
That could cause all kind of problems.
Boy.
Exactly, and problems that I'm waiting to see unfold, like where exactly. But yes, safe to say, Vanitas had a very excellent return, and once again is on the precedence of being one of the favorites of the season.
Yep.
But I want to know why Charlton's so fixated on Noe. But what if Noe is not Noe's real name?
Well, we gotta remember the that's true. That's a good part of Noise. That's a great point though. That's a great point.
Because I don't know, the OP name is called Your Name, so it makes me wonder. And it's so centered around Noe, the OP. So I'm wondering, I'm still waiting for Funimation to give us the translation of the lyrics to see what that is. But
Funimation does no translation lyrics. They do it after.
Well, they usually sub the OP and the endings, but they haven't done it for Vanitas yet. So maybe next episode they'll have it.
Oh. Okay. But yeah, also there was still the lingering fact of the season started with Vanitas. Well, they're hinting that Vanitas dies, so maybe that may have a lot to do with what happens with Noe this season.
Ooh.
Maybe.
I just love Noe. I know everyone's be thirsty for Vanitas, but I'm thirsty for Noe. I'm sorry.
I thought they searched for them both.
Yeah, I know.
That's how I thought it went.
No, if you look at you have more people thirsting for Vanitas, and Noe has his own thirsty people, but then I feel like people just be thirsting for Vanitas more. I'm like, guys, Noe is just such a perfect specimen. Why you picking Vanitas over him? Look at Noe, man. Look at him.
You know what I just remember? That scene what he had with his childhood friend when they were sucking each other blood.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, that was hot.
And people like the couch scene. People like Venice's couch scene more than the rooftop, than Noah's rooftop. Mm-hmm. Listen, that's rooftop. Mm-hmm.
It's good to see the thirsting is alive.
The thirsting has returned. The thirsting of Noah.
Yes, but again, we're still looking forward to another excellent season of Finitas.
We are. I want to see Noah be a badass again.
Yes. Also, we had Ranking of Kings.
We did.
Oh boy, Boji.
Lord, I thirsting for Noah, but at the same time, I'm like taking care and being proud of my Boji.
That episode was intense as hell.
It was. I kept thinking that Himel, what's her name, the queen. I keep thinking that she was gonna die almost every second. I was like, oh Lord. So Boji can come and Boji can see her dead and tear up on the floor. I was like, no.
Yeah, we don't need to see that happen. That just
like the OP makes me scared that she's going to die because it's like in the OP like after she's hugging
kiss him on his forehead.
And then he turns around all of a sudden like her shadow just becomes this dark hallway where he's walking towards. It's and then Kage pops up in the shadow. I'm like, I don't like what that. I don't like how that look. I don't like how that looking.
Oh my gosh.
She can die and then he's gonna go down a dark path and then Kage's gonna bring him out of it.
Oh, of course.
I really hope she don't die, man.
I don't want her to die, man.
I don't know if I can take that.
She's the one mom that I don't want to die. Don't kill her.
Right?
Yeah, it's so funny too that we're saying this because she started off feeling like someone we were going to hate, but we
was calling her a bitch and everything.
Wow,
but
yeah,
now it's protect mama.
I don't want to watch.
Protect mama at all costs.
Wow.
At all costs.
I know.
Excellent, intense episode from Ranking of Kings.
I want to see Boji fight, man.
Me too. I am waiting. Listen to me. I am waiting to see Boji just go by and prove.
At first I thought he was gonna fight the full armored crazy dude. But no, he's not. I'm trying for I just want him to fight somebody.
Me too.
Fight somebody.
I need him to flex. I need him to flex on somebody's.
I know.
100%.
You can't show me the weapon. So I'm flexing inside the bar. And you can't give me a fight.
Yeah.
Thank you. We're waiting, but I feel as though when it comes, it's going to be so good. It's going to be
good.
That underworld prince is the problem, though.
Oh yeah.
He is a problem.
Oh no, yeah, he is an issue.
I wonder what's taking Despero so friggin' long to get to the friggin' kingdom.
Yeah. There's Duran, overweight, obese horse. Taking forever.
Oh man, that's true. But excellent to see Boji back, the Ranking of Kings back, and look forward to see the rest of the season, how it goes. Now, we definitely, before we end, we got to talk about these two. We got to know, man, just to see how are we feeling about Demon Slayer and Attack on Titan so far this season, guys? How are we?
Attack on Titan is being perfectly adapted, but all I can say is that next week, niggas could be upset. Because if I think what's going to happen at the end,
next week.
I can't answer that question, but
I know how it may end next.
It's something that it's going to involve a character that a lot of people don't like. Do you know what I mean now, Javon?
Yes.
It's a C.
So, if they end that episode like that, oh my lord, the rage.
I can laugh.
Just
know, next week, Anime Sunday is going to be another fun week.
That's right.
Demon Slayer and Attack on Titan are definitely you got, especially Attack on Titan, Demon Slayer side, because now we are 100%. We are ramping things up.
Yeah. Demon Slayer all about the hands right now, and that cliffhanger was evil.
Yes, the main villain of this arc is officially here, guys. Just know that. You thought that Daki was a problem, but the main villain of the true villain of this arc is here.
Yeah.
Trust and believe.
I just love his reveal so much. I was waiting for his reveal since I read it in the manga.
Yeah.
I was waiting for his reveal to come. I was like, yes, and they made it just as they made it even more disturbing and creepy.
Yeah, and more intense. Oh, can I just say, great, Ufotable, great job on casting his voice actor.
Yes.
Great job on, because they captured his aura and his vibe so well from reading it and looking at it. It's like, yeah, this is perfect. This is perfect.
Yeah.
This is perfect. I'm mad that people are calling him moisturized Shigaraki. Because people have been calling him a more moisturized Shigaraki.
Wow. That's so disrespectful.
That's crazy.
I know,
right? Oh my god.
To both. I want you to know. To both. But Demon Slayer has been great. The animation continues. Are you votable? I don't know. I can't.
Yes.
I can't. It is what it is at this point. They continue to mix CGI and 2D so very well. The shot with Uzai going to attack Gitaro as he was coming out of Daki for the first time was like perfect. Like that is one of the best animated scenes I've seen and stuff. Like that frame. That frame was nice. That frame was excellent.
Really getting spoiled this season.
We are.
We eating good, man. Like we having Demon Slayer, we having Attack on Titan, and we having Vanitas. We having Vanitas too, Lord.
And we have some excellent.
I'm eating good at this table. You could put that bad, weird tasting soup of
there we go
over there.
Oh god! Oh god!
No, it's been awesome so far, and yeah, I can't wait to see the rest of the season go as well. So, with that being said, too, as well, on Demon Slayer and Demon Slayer and Attack on Titan, we are also having a watch party, and we started off with just Attack on Titan, but you guys wanted to watch Demon Slayer too, so we're adding Demon Slayer to the list of the watch party. So you guys will be spending an hour with the Otaku Summit crew. Every Sunday from now on. Aren't you excited? Like
Sundays at 4.
It's Sundays at 4. We're gonna have a grand time watching Demon Slayer, Attack on Titan, crying, being intense, heart pumping action, everything, people being mad, upset. We're going to see it all.
And cracking jokes up in the chat.
We're like, of course, we gotta crack the jokes. We gotta crack the jokes.
Yes, we do.
We definitely do. So, but that has been episode 24. We thank you guys for listening and are watching. Once again, don't forget to like us on Twitter. Go in YouTube, like the Solid page, subscribe, like the video, hit us up in the Discord, the Solid Discord. You can always find the Discord link on our Twitter page as well.
Oh my god, I mean, how much? Everyone coming so aggressively.
Because I need them to understand that this ain't a game, so they gotta come
exactly. It's not a game.
This like I'm joking with the go like the go you.
This is for real.
Exactly. It's for real. Go like the Twitter page. Go like the Solid YouTube page. Stop joking. And on Facebook. Can't forget Facebook. Stop playing with us.
Join us on Discord. Hello.
You say the Discord already, man.
And the Discord. Hit us up. And hit up. You may find other podcasts that you like. You never know. But until then, this has been the Otaku Summit, and we are out. Poof!